Hello everybody, I am Purvi Gupta and I've been using a menstrual cup for close to 3 years now. Now I know that menstrual cup for a lot of girls out there could be intimidating to say the least. But when I got to know about a menstrual cup, it was about 5 years ago. I was watching these YouTubers coming up with a cup and showing how to use one and just talking about their experiences while using one. And so I got extremely intrigued. Before that, I've always used a pad. I've never used even a tampon before. I had never inserted anything inside my vagina. So I should have been pretty intimidated, but when I look back, I wasn't. I was actually very excited to use one. So I finally got one. It was not that affordable back then, and it wasn't easily accessible as it is right now in India, and it's really easily available. Right from the get-go, what does a menstrual cup? How does a menstrual cup look like? So here we have one. It comes in this bag to make it more hygienic, to store it in a hygienic manner. And this is what a menstrual cup looks like. Now this is size medium, and there are about 3 sizes that come: small, medium and large, depending on how much the blood flows from your body. And so this is what I use. It's a funnel like cup, but it's closed from the bottom, and it's got the stem. So now what the stem does is, when you put it inside your body, when you have to take it out, this stem is the most useful thing. You have to hold it by the stem, and then you have to press it and take it out. Now how do you put it inside your body? There are various ways to do it. How I like to do it is squeeze this, fold it into a U shape or a C shape. People like to call it C or U depending on your preference. And then, because now a lot of girls could be intimidated by the fact that you have to insert something and that too the circumference of this is a little bit wide. How do you do it? A lot of people who've never had sex or inserted anything inside their vagina would be deeply intimidated by it. But I'd like to tell you one fact. When a girl bleeds, when we are menstruating, the area of our vagina is supremely lubricated by the blood, of course, and so it's really easy to insert anything inside your vagina like a cup. How do you have your body posture while inserting the cup inside your body? The most comfortable way of doing that I have also been using for the last 3 years is by squatting. I squat and then I fold my cup, put it inside, then I get up. Initially what used to happen, that I used to feel some kind of irritation while I got up, because there was no suction and the cup was not in the right, it wasn't sitting inside my vagina in the right manner. So what I used to do is, I used to raise my leg, go inside my vagina once more to make sure that the cup pops open. That's how you make sure that there is absolutely no spillage. And now I want to tell you one more thing about the cup, is that it's made with silicone, which is also often the kind of material that's often used in surgeries, in bodily surgeries like implants and all of that. So this is that material. So it's completely safe for your body. It's not harmful at all. And at one go, when you use it, you can actually put it inside your body for 12 hours at max. I mean, I'm sure you would want to change it. You would want to take it out as often as it fills up. But the maximum amount that you can keep it inside your body is for 12 hours. Another great thing about this cup is that it can last you for at least 10 years. So imagine the kind of money that you would be saving up. Now cups are extremely affordable and they come under 500 bucks, and imagine the kind of cost you would be spending in a timeline of 10 years on sanitary napkins or tampons, and the kind of ghastly impact it would have on the environment. For me, majorly, why I started using a menstrual cup is because I got to know why pads are so harmful for our environment, that they don't decompose easily, and it's just creating a lot of waste. And why should you? So another way of using it that my friend told me, so I have actually told a lot of my friends to use it, of course, because I found the entire experience of using a cup so easy. It's just easy going. Once you put it inside your body, you forget the fact that you're having you are menstruating. That's how simple it is. Now when you want to, the other way to insert the cup inside your body is you press one part of the cup inside, and then you fold it, and so it creates a little bit of this kind of shape, and then you put it inside there. Because our vaginas are made in different sort of shapes, every person's way of inserting cup is also different, and one only could understand this after using a cup. And so it would be different for you, your sister, your friend, everybody. There are times when you are just getting the hang of it, just starting to use the cup. You fold the cup, you put it in, you do a little shimmy. That's from my personal experience. I try to gauge if the cup has sat well, if it has popped inside the body or not. Because if it has not popped inside the body, then there are chances that there would be spillage. When you're putting it inside the body, just put it in the way that you are holding the cup, okay? And you will have to go with your hands inside your vagina. I know it's a dirty job, but you have to do it. So take it with your fingers inside your vagina, leave it there, wait for it to pop, and then take your hands out of your vagina. What that does is that it makes sure that the suction is correct, that it will take the blood inside the cup and there will be no spillage. But if still the spillage happens, you will sort of get to know, because once the cup, one very major thing, once the cup is inside your body and you know that the thing is popped, you will not feel the cup. So when it's inside you, you might feel irritated with the cup because it's in some weird position. It's not completely open. You have to make sure that it's open, the suction has sat in, and then only you will make sure that there's no spillage. When the cup gets filled up, of course, how do you get to know when a cup gets filled up? You have to, I feel that a person should definitely try and take the cup out of the vagina between like 6 to 7 hours. Don't keep it for 12 hours, even if it's okay to do it. Take it out. And how you have to take it out, because the cup goes, how you put the cup inside your vagina is like this, but it opens up and creates a suction inside your vagina. And so the cup is like this, and then it gets filled up. How you have to take it out of your vagina is simply hold this stem, press the cup a little, and break the suction and take it out. It could be messy. I'm not going to lie. It could be messy in a few goes, but you get the hang of it eventually. And so yeah, this is how you take the cup out, and you empty it in the pot or in the wash bowl, wherever you find comfortable. You wash it with regular water, and then you put it in. Now, how do you sterilize the cup? How do you I mean, how do you make sure that it's hygienic to use the cup over and over again? There are two ways to do it. One is that you sterilize the cup, like how when we have newborn babies, the mothers sterilize everything before giving anything to the baby. The same way, this could be sterilized. You warm the water for about 5 minutes, take it out, put the cup in, take it out, and it's as good as new. And you put it back in the bag, and then you're good to go. The second way to do it is with this menstrual cup wash. It's also a thing that I have also discovered very recently, but it's great for travel purposes in terms of when you are out of your house. I mean, I know that a lot of people do not stay in their houses even when they're menstruating. Sometimes even I don't. So what I do in a public washroom is that I take it out, I empty it, I come out of the restroom, and then in the wash bowl I put few drops of it and then wash it as is with a regular water, and it's again as good as new, and you put it back in. That's how easy and stress-free it is to use a cup. So the last thought that I want to leave you all with, of course we've been having periods since ages, since when menstrual cup weren't even a thing, and we've been using other alternative methods of dealing with our menstruation cycles. But imagine the way that we have created, the large amount of wastage we have created with so many pads not getting decomposed and just out there in the world. I don't think we need to contribute more to it, and also for a very, very stress-free period, and to make period a positive experience and not the kind of sad experience that we all take it as. Take it from a person who's been using it for 3 years, use it for once, and you will feel that you are not on your period when you're on your period while using these cups.